This is Snowface Bigfoot, and welcome to my Nintendo Force Magazine, issue number 53, Unwrapping and Preview video. And this is on the July-August 2021 issue for Nintendo Force Magazine. And as you can tell on the front, it's a remake, and an HD remake at that, of Zelda Skyward Sword, which is not one of my favorite games. In fact, it's probably on the low on the totem pole for favorite Zelda game. And this issue talks about Metroid Dread, and then they have a discussion on the Ask Iwata book, and they talk about new Pokemon Snap. But of course, every issue comes out with a poster, and this one has actually two awesome posters. This one is on Skyward Sword, and on the back it's Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin, which I believe is a turn-based RPG. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? They always have good posters with this. And I'm not going to argue about that. I just love the posters. Oh my god. See there, it's folding. I'm not good at putting these back together. There we go. Alright, not bad at all. Anyway, let's get to the magazine here. Let's get to the issue. So, first off, of course, they always go with the table of contents and an advertisement of their website and their store. nfmagazine.com/shop. You can subscribe to this magazine on Patreon as well. And remember, it comes out bi-monthly. So, this is a pretty cool magazine. And it talks about the highs and lows of the Zelda franchise. Which, of course, you know, the star is not actually Zelda, it's actually Link. Of course, we have our letters to the editor, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. They talk about last issue, and then they go into the news. But before that, of course, we have a snapshot of a winner. There we go, and a comic strip. Yeah, look at that face. Even Mom loves that. And then there's talk about a little bit about E3. And about Square Enix. And I believe the president leaving. So, very quickly. So, Yuji Naka. Sounds like Yuji Nagata almost. Okay, and then they talk about the Collector's Corner. And my favorite down here at the bottom, Animal Crossing. Look at that. Of course, we got Luigi and everyone else here. Alright. And then there's the forecast and a Waluigi model there. Isn't that awesome? Alright. Chris tells, I know nothing about that game. No More Heroes? Oh man, Travis Touchdown. One of the best franchises on a Nintendo console that's not by Nintendo. Then again, it might be by, who knows. And we got Dr. Chozo here. And Samus Chan. And then they go into the download, which is about the Nintendo store. Here they talk about the past, the Age of Calamity DLC. So, that's pretty good. And then, of course, once they do that, oh, they talk about Blaster Master. Wow. Before they get into the reviews. And on the right-hand side there, you'll see a review of an expansion pack for Subnautica Below Zero. And many a true nerd has actually started. He's up to like part 4 in the video on that, maybe even further. Famicom Detective Club, I know nothing about that game. So, yeah. Okay, Pac-Man 99, just like Tetris 99, you compete against, 99 other people, and you try to out Pac-Man them. This is a game I want to get into, so, and I might start doing that. So, other important games they got in here. Narita Boy. Okay. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. I like that. Okay, Hades. And for some people, this was their 2020 game of the year. Roguelike, where you have to defeat Hades at the end, and once you do, you start right back at the beginning. So, almost like what is like Enter the Gungeon, which is, I never really got into it that much. And I love that game, but I just really haven't had a chance to get into it. Those kind of games that you have to put a lot of time into, I don't really get into that much. But that's what I really want to get into, is that Enter the Gungeon, and also Hades. So, highs and lows of the series. Motion controls, of course. Yeah. Don't tell me about it. Your motion controls suck on for Wind Waker. So we'll just keep continuing. I'm not going to even do this. We'll go to the previews. Of course, Legend of Zelda. Skyward Sword HD. Alright. And then some really cool Shin Megami Tensei 5. The Legend of Zelda on Game & Watch. That ought to be awesome. The original Zelda, looks like. So, that's pretty cool. Unless it's, I'm not sure. I'll have to read up on it. Okay, look who's returning. The Great Ace Attorney. Objection! One of my favorite series. Alright, and then Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. I believe this is turn-based. And I believe it's already out, if I remember correctly. So, Monster Hunter is one of the best series out there. Oh, wait a minute, that's by Capcom too, isn't it? Ah, yes sir. Capcom. Don't forget Street Fighter. Hadouken! Alright, and here we go. No More Heroes. Travis Touchdown strikes again. Wow. Alright. Crystals and Neo, The World Ends With You. And then you introduce some of the characters on the other side over there. So, funny, somebody named Fret as a character. Because when you think of Fret, you think of either one of two things. A guitar or somebody being scared. Okay, and then finally, a few more games. Mario and Rabbids. Sparks of Hope. One of the best turn-based games out there. And this is basically like a RTS game. Just wonderful. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. So that ought to be fun. I can't wait till they come out with 12. They said it's supposed to be more adult-like. No, that doesn't mean they're going to the Paper Moon or going to Jack Daddy's, okay? Or Jackrabbits. Alright, Metroid Dread, which I can't wait to come out. I'm hoping it's going to be a good 2D game. Because I haven't played one of these Metroidvanias for Metroid in a long time. And of course, Fatal Frame and Life is Strange True Colors and Remastered Collection. I'm not sure if that's the new game coming out or not. I love the first series with the two teenagers in there, but the last one, the plotline was just too generic for me. And it's too stereotyped. I mean, stereotypes so many people negatively. Alright, and then finally, WarioWare Advanced Wars! Woo! And Super Monkey Ball! I don't care about Super Mario Party or Mario Party Superstars. That's played out. Okay, and then finally, Breath of the Wild 2. I have no idea when this is coming out, but I can't wait till it does. There we go. Alright, and then we got non-specific action figures hates Tingle. They have some of the best, cartoons here. I always say that. It seems like a broken record. Or a glitched file, right? That's how we say it now. And there we go, right there. Okay. And then you go back and they talk about retro. And in this one, they actually talk about it now. From the series, which is from the, I think, the original Game Boy, unless I'm wrong. But anyway, they talk about 35 years of Legend of Zelda. Again, this game just wowed me back then because you didn't really have anything like it. The closest you had was Pitfall 2, if I remember correctly. And Gabora, I don't know. And it seems like he appeared in the Game Boy version, where Link is actually, I don't remember if it's actually series canon or not, because it's actually on a separate island, and a lot of the main characters are not on there. And then they talk about the July and August issues of Nintendo Power. All right, Nintendo Power. And then there's an interview with Jonathan June Van Hove. I have no idea who he is, and I'm clueless. But they always have interviews every issue. I don't know. So another comic relief right here. Just hilarious. Okay, and then we go into the reviews here, which their reviews are pretty in depth. Sometimes Nintendo Force Magazine tends to overrate the games. And I definitely don't think Pokemon Snap is a 9.0. Very redundant game from what I've heard. But again, I haven't played it, so maybe I shouldn't comment on that. But, you know, it's good that it came out, you know. That's probably the only alternative Pokemon game I never really tried or got into. I love the Pokemon pinball. Oh, you love pinball. No face. You win lots of tournaments. Oh, you're the master pinball player. Not really. Alright. There's people that smoke me here. Alright. DC Superhero Girls Team Power. Looks like an average game. So it's okay to have those kind of games. I think it's good. Girls need something. Just as long as not too generic. R-Type Final 2. There we go. One of the classic shmups of all time. And I like R-Type way more than I did I don't want to say Gradius, but no, I don't want to say Gradius. Gradius. Yeah, Gradius. Darius is my favorite one from the old school. And Metopia, starring Whoever You Want. Okay, alright. Ooh, ooh! Alright, and finally we got a second opinion on Monster Hunter Rise. 9.0. One of the best games on a Nintendo Switch. That's third party. And Capcom, man, they have smoked. They have smoked their games like a blunt here. Not a Phillies one. I mean, because those are El Cheapos. I mean, you know, I don't smoke, but they nasty smell. I mean, like a real good one. You know, they got that good smell to them. Why are you promoting that in your videos, No Face? The smell. You know, I don't smoke. All right. Also, another opinion on Skyward Sword. Okay. No comment. I'm not going to comment on that game. And then community here. Mother Direct. Ooh. This is a classic series right here. Now, if you want to talk about a cult following, this has a large cult following. I don't even know if you can call it a cult following because it's really gotten so popular. Alright. And then there's the sitcom starring, oh yeah, this is my favorite one, Resto. The sitcom starring a final boss and an obnoxious 90 video game mascot. Or Rest Zero. There we go. Alright, and finally, oh gosh, last thing we do. Next issue, Cowabunga, dude! Alright. And I've been playing the old, not the Nintendo, but the old Ninja Turtles pinball machine from 91. Yeah, that 10 million points is pretty fun. Of course, there's the back right there, as usual. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Slap that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already, or slap that like button, slap that subscribe button, and I'm out here. Peace, Audi 5000. Peace.